The first step in the search process is to select a database. This doesn't mean deciding whether to use Lexis or Westlaw, though you need to do that too. It means considering exactly what you're looking for within Lexis or Westlaw, and then selecting the smallest relevant database that will provide you with that information. The most common mistake that new researchers make at this step is to run their search in the universal search bar on Lexis or Westlaw. Doing this is inefficient because you end up with over 10,000 results every time. While you can utilize filters to narrow down those results, that takes time and filters aren't foolproof. Chances are you're either going to over or under filter. If you over filter, you'll miss some of the best resources. If you under filter, you'll have too many results and risk selecting something that isn't particularly relevant. Either way, you're more likely to have read through more results in order to find what you're looking for than if you start your research somewhere other than the universal search bar. When you select a database, first think about what you know. Consider the hypothetical. What do you know? Specifically, you want to think about location, legally relevant events, legal topics, and jurisdiction. So where did the event occur? Lake Tahoe, California. What was the legally relevant event? We'll get into the details a bit more in a minute, but it was a slip and fall, right? And a slip and fall is a tort. That's your legal topic. For jurisdiction, we know that torts are generally a state law or state law issues, and this is a pretty basic fact pattern. So for now, we'll assume that there is no hidden jurisdiction problem here. The next step is to think about what you need. We've determined that you're dealing with California state law and a tort issue, and you haven't done any research yet. So you're either going to need a secondary source to help you get started, or perhaps you're a seasoned tort law attorney and you can jump straight into case law research. Either way, you're ready to select a database. To select the smallest, most relevant database, take what you know and add what you need. You know you're dealing with California state law, specifically slip and fall or torts. For the sake of this hypothetical, let's assume you're not a seasoned torts law attorney and say that you need to start with a secondary source. What you know, you're dealing with California state tort law, and what you need, a secondary source, means that the smallest, most relevant database you should select is a California-specific encyclopedia, like Witkin or CalJur, or a California-specific torts treatise, like California Torts or California Civil Practice Torts.